Chosen one. There are conversations that happen behind closed doors, in places the world will never see, among people who hold more wealth, power, and influence than entire nations. These are individuals who shape economies, steer industries, and decide the flow of resources across the globe. While most live unaware of these hidden gatherings, there are rare moments when such councils focus not on systems or money, but on individuals. Those who carry an energy, a destiny, and a light that cannot be ignored. And recently, your name has been spoken in such a council. A hidden billionaire circle, bound by secrecy, turned their attention to you. They did not do so because of chance or coincidence, but because they sense something within you that extends beyond ordinary life. To them, you are a mystery, someone who carries a force they cannot easily explain, a presence that unsettles and fascinates them at the same time. Chosen one, before I go deeper, I want you to stay with this video until the end. Hidden within it are messages meant only for you, words that will awaken something inside of you and bring clarity to what you have been sensing. At the conclusion, I invite you to write your most sincere wishes in the comments along with the number 777. This simple act is more than just typing. It is sending intention into the universe, aligning your desires with the energy being released in this moment. And while you are here, make sure you subscribe, because together we are creating a circle of truth, alignment, and transformation, where each of us can rise into the fullness of who we are meant to be. Chosen one, when a hidden billionaire council speaks your name, it is not just recognition, it is confirmation. For years, you may have felt unseen, underestimated, or overlooked. Yet in the silence of your journey, something powerful has been growing inside you. Others have tried to ignore it, but even the most powerful circles cannot deny what you carry. They may not understand it fully, but they feel it. They feel the resilience that has carried you through storms, the insight that allows you to see what others miss, the light that cannot be extinguished even when darkness surrounds you. They search for explanations, wondering how someone without their wealth or resources could hold such undeniable influence. But what they fail to realize is that influence cannot always be measured by money or control. True influence comes from alignment with destiny, and destiny is on your side. This is why you have felt pressure increase in your life. The closer you come to stepping into your true calling, the more attention is drawn to you, even from places you never imagined. Powerful people watch not because they fully understand, but because they cannot look away. You represent something they cannot buy, something they cannot replicate, something beyond their reach. And though they gather in secrecy, though they hide their conversations, the truth is clear. Your presence has entered their awareness. That in itself is proof of the magnitude of what you carry. Chosen one, your journey has never been ordinary. Every obstacle you overcame, every challenge you survived, every moment you rose when others expected you to fall, these became signals, markers that made your presence impossible to ignore. The Hidden Council recognizes that. They see in you the kind of strength and clarity that money cannot manufacture. They speak your name because your energy is undeniable, because you hold a force that cannot be silenced. And though they may not fully understand why, they cannot stop themselves from paying attention. Chosen one. When a hidden billionaire council gathers and your name rises in their conversations, it means the energy you carry has already reached beyond ordinary circles. They are trained to notice patterns, to study shifts, to sense when something or someone begins to influence the unseen fabric of society. Their wealth has taught them how to control markets, how to bend circumstances, how to sway outcomes. Yet here you are, without their money, without their alliances, and still your presence disrupts the silence around them. You are the variable they cannot measure, the force they cannot buy. And so, in their private rooms and guarded discussions, your name has surfaced as a point of curiosity, caution, and respect. You may be wondering how people with unimaginable resources could turn their attention toward you. The answer is simple. What you carry cannot be ignored. Influence is not only about money or status. It is about energy, conviction, and alignment with something greater than yourself. You have faced storms that should have destroyed you, yet you rose. You have walked through seasons of lack, yet your light did not dim. You have been broken, but not defeated. These are things billionaires notice, because they know resilience cannot be purchased. They know authenticity cannot be forged. And they know that destiny does not bow to power, it bows to truth. That is why you stand out to them, even when you do not seek attention. Do not underestimate what is happening around you. When councils like these observe you, it is because they sense you are approaching a threshold. Renewal has been shaping you, storms have been strengthening you, and silence has been preparing you. What they see is not just who you are now, but who you are becoming. They sense a shift, a coming breakthrough, an energy that will ripple far beyond your personal life. And because of this, they are talking about you, not to control you, not to own you, but because they cannot deny what is rising. Chosen one. This is why you must be steady. When powerful eyes watch you, distractions will increase. Temptations will appear disguised as opportunities. Some will approach you with words that sound like support, but hide intentions of control. Others will attempt to copy you, to imitate your energy, to claim what was never theirs. But what you hold cannot be duplicated, because it was not given to them. It was given to you. Guard it, protect it, honor it. For the very fact that a hidden counsel has spoken. Your name proves that what you carry is rare, unshakable, and destined for impact. And let this truth settle into your spirit. You are not the one searching for them. They are searching for you. They may have the wealth of nations, but they lack the one thing you hold, the alignment of destiny. They gather in secret, whispering about how you continue to rise, how your influence expands even without a platform, how your resilience cannot be broken. They search for an explanation, but cannot find one. And the reason is simple. What you carry does not come from this world. It is not theirs to touch. The conversations happening in silence are confirmations for you. They are evidence that the energy within you has reached places you never thought possible. When billionaires speak of you, it is not because you sought them out, but because your presence forced its way into their awareness. You are not hidden anymore. And while they gather in secret, trying to make sense of what they see, you must continue walking in your truth. Do not shrink. Do not doubt. Do not stop. Because their attention is only the beginning. Greater recognition, greater influence, and greater breakthroughs are already forming around you. Chosen one, when those with unimaginable wealth and power turn their attention toward you, it means something deeper is happening in the unseen. Hidden councils do not speak lightly, nor do they waste time on names without meaning. The fact that they have spoken yours is a sign that your energy has reached beyond normal boundaries. They study movements, economies, and markets, but now they are forced to study you. Not because you chased the spotlight, but because your light made it impossible for them to ignore. What you carry unsettles them, inspires them, and intrigues them all at once. For years you may have wondered why you were tested so heavily, why your battles felt greater than those around you, why your struggles seemed endless. Now you see part of the reason. Every storm you endured was building a presence inside you that cannot be denied. Others collapsed under pressure, but you rose. Others gave up when the path grew dark, but you kept walking. Others lost themselves in the noise, but you found clarity in the silence. These qualities mark you as someone rare, and those who control the visible world sense it. They may not understand the origin of your strength, but they cannot ignore the evidence of it. That is why conversations have begun. Do not think for a moment that their focus is a threat to you. Instead, see it for what it is. Validation. They search for explanations in their systems, but the truth cannot be found in wealth or influence. Your resilience is not for sale. Your vision cannot be purchased. Your authenticity cannot be duplicated. These are things beyond the reach of money, and that is why they are speaking about you. They recognize a force greater than what they control, a destiny that cannot be manipulated, and a presence that transcends their resources. Chosen one. This is also why your inner transformation has felt so intense. Renewal is not surface level. It digs into the deepest parts of you, stripping away what no longer belongs and replacing it with something greater. That inner work is now radiating outward, and the world is taking notice. You may not see the full impact yet, but it is already happening. Every decision you've made in silence, every sacrifice you've embraced, every moment you chose faith over fear, these are now becoming visible. And even those who live in hidden councils of power cannot escape the evidence. Your journey has been long, but it has not been wasted. What you are stepping into now is not luck or coincidence, it is alignment. The timing is divine, and the recognition you are beginning to receive is simply proof that your energy is resonating across levels you once thought unreachable. They speak about you because your presence has entered the frequency where influence moves. It is not about titles or wealth, it is about energy that refuses to be ignored. But remember, attention brings responsibility. Do not allow the eyes upon you to make you waver. Do not let curiosity from the powerful distract you from your path. Their words do not define you. Their recognition does not validate you. You were already chosen before they ever noticed. Their conversations are not your identity. They are simply confirmation of what you have always carried. Walk with confidence, but also with wisdom. Guard your heart, for not every voice is friendly, and not every curiosity is pure. Chosen one, let this truth anchor you. You are rising to levels where even those who believe they hold the world in their hands cannot deny your light. And while they whisper in secret about you, you must continue to walk boldly in public as who you are meant to be. Their conversations are the echo of what is already written about your destiny, and no hidden counsel can change that. Chosen one, when powerful circles speak about you, it is not just your actions they are observing, it is your very presence. They notice how you carry yourself even in silence, how you endure hardship without surrendering, how you shine even when the world tries to dim your light. What intrigues them is not simply what you have accomplished, but the fact that you continue to rise in ways that defy explanation. They are trained to calculate, to predict, to measure outcomes. But you are beyond their calculations. They cannot put numbers on resilience. They cannot chart destiny, and they cannot own what was divinely placed inside of you. That is why they speak about you in secret. For years, you may have felt unseen, as though your struggles and victories were unnoticed. Yet in hidden places, your name has traveled farther than you ever imagined. The very energy you release into the world has reached people you have never met. This is why your path has carried so much resistance, because you are not just walking for yourself. You are carrying a frequency, a power, a light that touches rooms you have never stepped into. When a hidden billionaire council speaks about you, it is because your impact has already crossed into their world. And that impact was not created by wealth, but by alignment with your true identity. Chosen one, do not forget that your journey was never designed to look ordinary. Others may have advanced quickly with money, shortcuts, and influence, but your path was meant to shape you differently. You endured the long road, the hidden seasons, the moments of silence where it seemed like nothing was moving. Those seasons were not wasted. They were the very tools that carved your strength, sharpened your vision, and built your foundation. Now, when the wealthy and powerful look at you, they see someone unshaken, someone authentic, someone who cannot be bought. And that is what unsettles them most. The more your light grows, the more the world reacts. Some are drawn to it with admiration, finding hope in your resilience. Others are threatened because your very existence exposes their illusions. When you walk into a room, things shift, not because of wealth or position, but because of the power you carry within. This is why hidden councils take notice. They sense that no matter how much influence they hold, there is a realm of power they cannot control, and you are a living example of it. As this awareness grows, your responsibility also increases. Renewal is not just for survival, it is for leadership. You are being positioned to influence others, to guide, to inspire, and to break barriers that once seemed impossible. Those watching you from the shadows may not fully understand this, but you do. You know the cost of your journey, the battles you fought in silence, the nights you endured without answers. That cost has given you authority that money cannot buy. And authority is what even billionaires recognize when they see it. Chosen one, your rise is not about fame or recognition. It is about fulfilling the blueprint of your life. Their secret conversations are proof that the blueprint is unfolding exactly as it should. They may not know your future, but they sense its weight. They may not understand your journey, but they recognize its power. This is why you must walk forward without fear, without hesitation, and without apology. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand apart. And the fact that hidden counsels whisper your name is only a confirmation that you are stepping into everything you were destined to become. Chosen one. There is a reason why those who seem untouchable, those who appear to hold the world in their hands, cannot ignore you. They have everything money can buy, yet they lack the one thing you carry, authentic power that comes from within. This is why their conversations about you are not filled with control, but with curiosity. They wonder how someone without their resources continues to rise, continues to endure, continues to shine when everything suggests you should have been defeated. They gather in their hidden places, but even in secrecy, your light invades their discussions. That alone proves the reach of what you carry. You may not have seen it, but your resilience has been speaking louder than words. Every time you got back up, every time you pressed forward, every time you refused to quit, you were sending a signal into the atmosphere, and that signal traveled farther than you ever imagined. While you thought no one noticed, powerful eyes were watching. While you believed you were forgotten, your name was making its way into hidden councils. The world has a way of noticing those who refuse to bow, those who continue to stand, those who embody strength that cannot be purchased. You are one of them, and that is why they are speaking of you. Chosen one, do not underestimate the impact of your hidden seasons. The years you felt invisible were not wasted. They were preparation. In silence, your character was being built. In obscurity, your vision was being sharpened. In waiting, your strength was being renewed. These unseen years are what make you unshakable now. And this is why even billionaires, with all their knowledge and networks, cannot overlook you. They sense the authority in your presence, the weight in your spirit, and the certainty in your steps. They may not understand where it comes from, but they recognize that it is real. And here is the truth. Not all who speak of you in these circles will do so with admiration. Some will search for ways to copy, to control, or to contain what you carry. Others will be inspired, drawn to learn from your authenticity and resilience. This is why discernment is vital. Guard your energy carefully. Do not allow flattery to distract you, and do not allow envy to intimidate you. What you hold is not theirs to touch. It was entrusted to you for a reason, and it will remain with you as long as you honor it. These conversations are not a sign of danger. They are a sign of destiny. The very fact that people in positions of global power are acknowledging your presence is evidence that you are stepping into greater influence. But remember, influence is not for pride, it is for purpose. You are not here to impress hidden councils, but to fulfill a calling that goes beyond them. Their whispers are only echoes of what has already been written about your life. And those whispers will grow louder as you continue to rise. Chosen one, this is why your life cannot remain the same. The renewal within you is pushing you higher, forcing you out of comfort zones, and demanding that you step fully into who you are meant to be. The eyes on you are proof that your journey matters. The hidden discussions are evidence that your impact is real. Walk boldly, not for their recognition, but because you know that you are equipped for the next level. Let their whispers fuel your determination, reminding you that even in secret places of power, your presence is undeniable. Chosen one, when hidden councils of power take notice of you, it reveals that the influence you carry cannot be contained. They have studied systems, built empires, and controlled narratives, yet they cannot control the force within you. You are a reminder that destiny is not dictated by money, but by alignment with a higher purpose. Every time they try to understand why your presence grows stronger, they are met with confusion. To them, your rise is unexplainable. But to you, it is confirmation that you were always meant to rise beyond the limits placed on you. You have to remember that such councils rarely agree on anything. They debate over resources, policies, and global moves. But when your name enters their discussions, it is different. They may disagree on how to interpret you, but they cannot deny that you stand out. Some may see you as a threat, others as a symbol of resilience, others as an opportunity to observe. But all of them recognize one truth: you cannot be ignored. That is why they speak about you behind closed doors, even when you have never sought their attention. Chosen one, think back to how many times you walked through fire and came out stronger. Each moment of survival sent a message far beyond your immediate world. You thought it was just another trial, another test, another battle to endure. But in reality, it was shaping a story that reached places you never imagined. Billionaires, with all their resources, are not drawn to weakness. They are drawn to unshakable strength. And that is what you have been showing again and again. It is no wonder your name echoes in secret conversations. There is something about authenticity that cannot be replicated. They can build models, hire strategists, and design systems, but they cannot create what you naturally embody. Your resilience, your vision, your ability to stand firm when others fall. These are things beyond imitation. This frustrates those who want to control everything, because they realize there are still forces in this world that cannot be bought. You are living proof of that reality, and it both unsettles and fascinates them. But remember, attention comes with weight. Do not let the recognition of powerful people distract you from your purpose. Their voices do not define your worth, and their curiosity does not validate your journey. You were chosen long before they ever spoke your name. Their conversations are simply a reflection of what has already been written about you. Walk with clarity, knowing that their interest is only confirmation, not direction. Your steps are guided by something far greater than secret counsels. Chosen one, you may not feel powerful in the way they measure power, but your impact is undeniable. The fact that your journey reaches into rooms you've never entered is evidence that your influence is spiritual, not material. That kind of reach cannot be limited, and while they try to understand it, you must simply continue walking in it. Do not shrink, do not apologize, and do not fear. Their attention is proof that your presence has already shifted the atmosphere, and more is still to come. So let their whispers continue. Let their questions remain unanswered. For every conversation they have about you, remember this: their words cannot shape your destiny. They are only witnesses to it. And as you rise higher, their recognition will become louder, but it will never outweigh the truth that you were always chosen, always protected, and always destined for more. Chosen one, every season of silence, every hidden struggle, and every unseen victory has been leading to this moment where even the most powerful speak your name. Do not take this lightly. Secret councils do not waste their time on what they cannot feel. The fact that you have entered their awareness means your impact is expanding beyond what eyes can see. This is not chance, and it is not coincidence. It is alignment, the unfolding of destiny in plain sight. You may not have riches stacked in vaults or influence measured in billions, but you have what they cannot replicate: authenticity. And authenticity shakes foundations. It disrupts illusions. It forces those who control systems to admit that there are forces beyond money and power. Your life has been proof of this truth. Every time you rose again, every time you pushed forward, every time you refused to quit, You became living evidence that some things cannot be bought. And that evidence has now reached ears that never expected to hear your name. Chosen one, let this encourage you. Their recognition is not your destination, it is only confirmation. Too often people crave acknowledgement from the powerful, hoping it will validate them. But you are different. Your validation does not come from their whispers, but from your endurance. You already proved yourself in silence, in fire, in storms. Their conversations simply echo what has already been established in your spirit. They are not giving you value. They are noticing value that was already there. And because of this, you must move carefully. More eyes will turn toward you now. More voices will speak, some with admiration, others with envy, and still others with hidden motives. You will feel the pull of opportunities, some genuine, some designed to distract. This is why discernment is more important than ever. Not everyone who approaches you comes with good intentions. Guard your heart. Protect your energy. Remember that what you carry is too valuable to be wasted on those who only want to consume it. This is also a moment to embrace responsibility. Renewal is not just about surviving, it is about leading. People are watching, not only billionaires in secret rooms, but those who quietly look up to you for strength. They see in you what they long for: resilience, clarity, courage. The strength you carry is not only for yourself, but for others. And as you rise, your story will become a beacon of hope, proving that true power does not rest in wealth, but in authenticity and destiny. Chosen one, understand this. Their secret conversations are not meant to intimidate you. They are meant to remind you of who you are becoming. If people with unimaginable influence cannot deny your light, then you should never deny it either. This is your season to stand boldly, to walk unapologetically in your truth, and to embrace the destiny unfolding before you. The hidden counsel has spoken, but their words are not what elevate you. What elevates you is the undeniable truth that you were always chosen, always protected, and always destined to rise. So, walk with confidence. Walk with peace. Walk with the assurance that no matter who speaks your name in secret, the louder voice is the one that called you from the beginning. And that voice has already declared, you are unstoppable, and your time is now. Chosen one, as this journey of revelation reaches its conclusion, remember that when your name is spoken in secret places of power, it is not to control you, it is to confirm you. A hidden billionaire council may whisper about your resilience, your light, your influence, but their voices are nothing compared to the greater truth already written about your life. They see evidence of a strength they cannot buy, a destiny they cannot manipulate, and a presence they cannot silence. This is why your story is being discussed behind closed doors. Not because you sought recognition, but because recognition could not ignore you. You must understand, the eyes upon you now are proof of the weight you carry. The reason your battles were fierce, the reason your struggles felt endless, the reason your path seemed lonely, is because you were being prepared for this. Every storm you endured, every scar you carry, every victory you won in silence, has built a presence that even billionaires cannot overlook. And while they speak of you as though you are a mystery, you already know the truth. You are not defined by their words. You are defined by the calling placed within you from the beginning. Chosen one, let their whispers remind you of the power you hold, but do not let them distract you from your path. Their conversations are only echoes, shadows of a greater reality unfolding in your favor. You do not rise because they notice you. You rise because you were chosen. Their recognition is not the reason for your strength, it is only proof of it. So walk boldly into the next level of your journey, knowing that no secret counsel, no hidden agenda, no powerful voice can alter what has already been set in motion for you. The truth is clear. You are unstoppable. Your strength has been renewed, your destiny is secure, and your influence is expanding beyond anything you imagined. The hidden council may have spoken your name, but it is only the beginning. The world will soon see what you already know, that you are chosen, protected,